This is Mellissa Thomas of Florida National News. We are here at the Rosen Shingle Creek for the annual Runway to Hope Spring Fashion Soiree put on by attorney Mark and Miss Josie Nejame. Tonight's benefit is going to be co-hosted by CNN's Lisa Ling, Mellissa Rivers of E! Entertainment's Fashion Police, and Joey Fatone. So stay tuned for remarks from some of the co-hosts as well as Mr. Mark and Josie Nejame right here at FloridaNationalNews.com. Congrats on another year. Kind of give us your thoughts on this year.
Just another big year. You know, we're very thankful. It looks like we've got 2,300 attendees. We should raise over $1 million tonight for the benefit of these children with beautiful children with pediatric cancer. And everybody seems to be having a great time. You can see what's going on, and we're just beyond excited and thankful to the community for all the support it's given us.
Awesome. And how have you guys seen the Runway to Hope event grow over the years?
Oh, it's just grown. We started at 800 people our first year, and now we're looking at 2,300 people in a room. So the amount of support that we have is incredible, and we really owe it to people believing in the cause and really wanting to back and be behind something that is so important as raising money and awareness for pediatric cancer.
Kind of tell our audience what this Runway to Hope event means to you personally.
Well, it means so much. It didn't mean as much as it does now initially, but my son Adam was diagnosed with a brain tumor about 2 years ago. And so the whole event has taken on a much different significance for me. But oh, there I am. but yeah, and we enjoy doing this. We did from the beginning, but now it has, as I said, much more significance. And I think that this event does raise much needed funds, particularly for families. They call it the Family Assistance Fund, and it helps them get through a very, very difficult period in their lives. Cancer is not inexpensive to treat, and what is so sad is that people have this terrible tragedy that they're confronted with, and then to compound it, they have financial challenges as well. And so what this event tries to do is ease some of those financial challenges so that mom and dad can focus laser-like on helping their child.
I'm honored to be here on this momentous night. You know, a lot of money has been raised for cancer over the last few years, but not enough for pediatric cancer. I think that pediatric cancer receives about 3% of overall cancer funding, and that is just not enough. And as you'll see from the beautiful faces of these kids tonight, we need more funds that are channeled in that direction, and I hope that the people attending tonight will see the potential here and be propelled to give.
Definitely. And is this your first Runway to Hope?
It is my first one. Sadly, I've been very close to childhood cancer. A very, very close cousin of mine passed away at 14 years old of liver cancer. So this has been really emotional, just being around these kids here who've lost their hair. And, you know, this is such an important night for them, and I can't wait to just cheer them on.
There is no reason that we should still be having to have fundraisers. You know, no family nor child should ever have to go through this, and I will come out anywhere, anytime to support kids and research, and, you know, we just have to always keep our foot on the pedal.
Definitely. And given that you are host of the Fashion Police, kind of give your thoughts on how the kids look tonight, and you know, we see them getting dressed right now, a lot of them getting their hair done. What are your thoughts?
Oh, they're just having so much fun, and they look so great, and everyone's so happy. And it's the energy in this room is amazing.
Awesome. And is this your first Runway to Hope?
This is my first Runway to Hope, hopefully not my last.
So this event is hugely important. Pediatric cancer is one of the most underfunded, and so events like this bring in not just a lot of funds, but also awareness, and that's a big piece of why events like this are so important.
And given that you run, you know, Orlando City Foundation, you seem to have a heart for kids. So kind of talk to our audience about that.
So I was a preschool teacher in a former life. When I lived in England, I actually had preschools of my own. And I just know how important those first years are. And these kids that we're going to see tonight, you know, they've had so many tough things to go through. And so we all need to be there to support them and love them and help them on their way.
I'm always excited to participate in this program because it's really about the children and giving back, because, you know, we're talking about children who are ill, who are currently being treated for cancer or have been treated. And this is probably my 10th year in a row in participating, and so I've seen some of the young people go on and do great things. And so in some ways I've seen some who passed during the process, but I'm always encouraged that through the money that the Nejames raise here, there's additional funds for research that hopefully can look for cures for this so that we don't see more children that die as a result of cancer.
Absolutely. This is my 5th year. I believe I missed 1 year since Runway to Hope started. Always love to support the philanthropy in the community, but more so my good friend Mark Nejame and his wife Josie do a terrific job in giving back. This is what we all ought to do. You know, a nation is judged, a community is judged on how they treat their elders, how they treat animals, and how they treat the disabled. And we are making a statement by being here tonight, by helping these young people who are going through something that they didn't choose they didn't elect to have this ailment, this horrible disease. And this is our way to show our support, show our love, and show our care. And this is what we're doing here today.
We just wrapped up 2018 Runway to Hope Spring Fashion Soiree, of course put on by Mark and Josie Nejame. The organization has raised well over $6 million for childhood cancer research so far, and they'll continue to do their activism and work in the community to help the parents as well take care of their children, cover those medical expenses while those children are healing from the cancer. They've also honored the ones who have recently passed away from cancer. Of course, it's a very somber moment. And we also heard from several of the co-hosts, including CNN's Lisa Ling and Mellissa Rivers from E! Entertainment's Fashion Police. But stay tuned right here at Florida National News for more events like this in the community, more charity events, and more entertainment right here at FloridaNationalNews.com. This is Mellissa Thomas coming to you from the Rosen Shingle Creek.